It's back to school time, and I thought it would be fun to share with you some really cool lunch packing hacks that you can do with your vacuum sealer. If you are one of those people, I used to do this, I would meal prep for the entire week for my girls' lunches. We would do sandwiches or soups, or sometimes they would take leftovers, so we would do that the night before. Whenever it came to like sides, I used to do homemade pudding in little cups. We used to do homemade jello in little cups. We also always sent fruits and veggies with them, along with some yogurt sometimes. Today, we're going to be making delicious little packets of fresh vegetables, apples, and then we're also going to be making our own homemade Gogurt tubes. And I'm going to show you how you can do that with your vacuum sealer. This video is sponsored by the good people at More Sky, who sent me this very affordable, very bare bones basic vacuum sealer that you can pick up very inexpensively on Amazon, and I will leave all the links down below where you can find all of the information and you can get one for yourself. This does the job that you need it to do. It seals and it vacuum seals. You can use it just for sealing, which is what we're going to do with our Gogurt. If you don't want one of those giant ones and you can't really afford that right now, this is a really great option. I have been using it for about a week. It works really, really well. I was actually very pleasantly surprised. Also wanted to tell you this vacuum sealer comes with 25 of these bags. These are the smaller bags, not the gallon size bags, but I think these are bigger than a quart. They might be 2 quarts. I have used these bags to create my own smaller bags that you can make little packets out of. First, we're going to start off with some apples. So I just sliced up an apple here, and my girls always used to take a half an apple each. We're just going to go ahead and throw some in here. And these bags, I have created this bag by cutting one of those bags in half, and then the half that has 2 open ends, you can just seal off the side that's open and create yourself a brand new bag. Okay, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your bag is inside. You see this little foam channel here? This is where the vacuum sealing magic is going to take place. So you want to make sure your bag is in there, and you want to make sure that it's flat. You pop on these little clips, and then you hit the vacuum and seal button, and there it goes. And it's going to suck all the air out, and then it's going to seal it just like that. Beautiful. Now the best part about this is you can prep all your apples for all your kids' lunches at the beginning of the week on a Sunday or afternoon or Sunday evening, and they're not going to turn brown. You don't have to use any lemon juice. Your kids aren't going to complain that it tastes like sour, and everybody's going to be happy. You can put this in their lunch with a little container of peanut butter, and everyone's going to be happy. So we've got apple slices ready to go, and you can do as many of those as you need. And then we're going to do some veggie packets. You can do whatever you like. I have some celery sticks here and a couple of baby carrots. I've learned, especially with my girls, never to put too much in there at one time, because then they end up not eating it. We also have some cucumber sticks here. I'll put a couple of those. And again, we're just going to go ahead and pop this in. I think I may have too many cucumber slices in here, so we'll just put one. Put it in here. Sometimes it helps if you lift it up a little. Pop your clips on. I love these clips. I love the idea that this is going to hold it shut. A lot of the bigger, more expensive models, you don't have to worry about that, but this really does pull a vacuum, so there you go. And your seal is good. And these are going to be as fresh on Friday as they were when you made them on Sunday. I'm just finishing up doing all my veggie packets, and I wanted to show you something that I figured out. When this finishes sealing, remember I was having a real hard time lifting this up. Look it, yeah, this is sealed, it's done. If you just burp it like this with this little, I don't even know what to call it. It's a little valve. And then you can unclip it, boom, you're good to go. Everything's sealed up. Now we're going to make our own homemade Gogurts. And if you're not familiar with Gogurt, that is yogurt in a tube that you can actually freeze it and eat it frozen, like a little frozen yogurt pop, or you can freeze it and put it in the lunch, and then by lunchtime it's thawed out and your kids can just enjoy their little squeezy yogurt treat. I've made some tubes out of these bags, and I'm going to show you how I did that. It's not hard at all. I messed up one, because you kind of have to be careful. One went all wonky. Of course, it was my first one. So all you're going to do in this case is seal the bag. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in all the way to the back on the long side of the bag. and I'm just going to hit the seal only. There's a little seal only button below the vacuum and seal. I'm not using the clips on the side, and that little green button is going to turn red. You have to keep holding it, and then it's going to turn green, which is going to be an indicator that your seal is complete. Just like that. And then you can open this up, and boom, you've got a tube. Now, you're going to cut this just with a pair of scissors. Hopefully your pair of scissors is better than mine. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to seal. Again, you're going to seal this side because now we have to seal twice. We're going to seal the one end here. Seal only. When the light is green and then it turns red, and then when it turns green again, your seal is done. Seal is done. There's your seal. And then once again, in order to make a tube, you want to put this all the way to the back. Hit the seal only button, make your seal one more time, and then you're going to have one more tube so that you can make your own delicious yogurt treats. We're not using the vacuum seal at all in this case, only the sealing part. And then you can just cut that apart and continue going. Usually get 4 tubes out of one of these bags that came with the machine. Last year for back to school, I shared my own homemade flavored yogurt, and I usually do this to flavor it. So that's what we do. I have some strawberry jam here, and I have some Greek yogurt, and all we're gonna do is mix these together. I love this because it's completely customizable. You can make this yogurt whatever flavor you like. Do you like apricot yogurt, strawberry rhubarb yogurt, blueberry yogurt, pineapple yogurt? You just do whatever you like. And no, it doesn't have to be homemade jam. It just has to be jam. But homemade is best. This is not homemade. This is a no sugar, all fruit version of strawberry spread. And it makes it very easy just to make your own yogurt. But starting off with Greek yogurt is the key, because the Greek yogurt is already super thick, and it's not when you put the jam there, it's not going to make it too thin and dilute it. Now, I know some of you are thinking, how am I going to get that inside those tubes? Well, we're going to do our best here. Okay, so the way we get the yogurt inside the tube is we're going to get a little Ziploc bag, and we're going to fill it with our yogurt. And just cut the tip off, and then this is where it can get messy, and you might need an extra pair of hands. I have a funnel here, and then I've got my tube. Okay, so we're just going to put the tube over the funnel, because if you were by yourself, you're going to have to do this like this, okay? So very important. You have to make sure there's a way for air to escape this tube. Otherwise, you're going to make a giant mess, okay? So I'm just going to put the tube, and if you have to, you can just shake it down. It helps also sometimes to have a little help. Take a wooden spoon handle and push it down. It doesn't take a lot to fill these, okay? So just keep that in mind. Take your funnel out. You don't want to fill these up too much. Okay, we got our little tube all filled up, and now we're going to put it in the sealer. Only in the sealer, just put the top right there. Hit the seal only. You want to try and make sure that it's as clean as possible at the top where you're going to make your seal. But because this is going to melt the plastic together, it's not really that important, because it's gonna pull a seal anyway. It's not just because we're not vacuum sealing. There you go. Boom. Now we've got some Gogurts, we've got some fruit and veggie snacks. We're good to go. I'm gonna go set this out so it looks nice, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit about this vacuum sealer. This is everything that we vacuum sealed today, all ready for school lunches for the week, and I wanted to just give you a couple tips. You're gonna put this in your kids' lunch, and they're gonna need to open it. So you wanna take a scissor, and you wanna go ahead and just notch it with a pair of scissors, okay? This way they can just tear it open, but then they can just tear them open and make it really easy. And you're gonna wanna do the same thing with your Gogurts. Go ahead and give it a little notch on the side here, and then they can just easily tear that right open, just like that. But that's it. This vacuum sealer is brought to us by More Sky. This is currently on Amazon, available for $27.99. I think it's a really good starter piece if you don't have the money to buy a more expensive version of a vacuum sealer. If you are only doing light duty vacuum sealing, I think this is a really great option for you. $27.99, and they're currently offering a 5% off coupon, and that makes your total price $26.60. It is available on Amazon Prime, so if you have that, there's free shipping. As I demonstrated in the video, it's easy to operate, one-touch automatic vacuum sealer with an LED indicator light. It just keeps your food fresh and it keeps it from going bad. I really like to use this for when you buy cheese in bulk, you buy bricks of cheese. It's really great to vacuum seal your cheese because it literally lasts for 6 months in your refrigerator. And then if you're also vacuum sealing meats, this takes your meat where if you brought it home from the grocery store in the packaging and just stuck it in your freezer, it's good for 3 months. If you vacuum seal it, it's good for a year. So keep that in mind. You're really extending the life of the food that you're buying, and you're not putting money in the garbage. So that's really important as well. I also like the fact that this vacuum sealer is small, it's lightweight, it's easy to use. If you have dexterity issues or accessibility issues, this is not going to be a problem for you. It's all right there. It's super easy to use, and it comes with the cord and everything, and it comes with the 25 bags. You can also purchase extra bags, and really any type of vacuum sealing bag is going to work with this. They also offer a 100% money back guarantee. If you order it and you don't like it, you'll be able to get your money back. The one caveat is you should not vacuum seal liquids. And like I said, we did not vacuum seal the yogurt. We simply added a seal to the top so it would be secure and everybody would be happy. Remember to notch the bag so that your kids can easily get their yumminess out of there. Make sure you seal it. You notch it below the seal so that your kids can open that right up. So that's it. I hope that this gives you some quick tips and tricks, something maybe you never thought of. If you have a vacuum sealer at home already, maybe this gives you some ideas about how you can use it to get meal prep out of the way for the coming week worth of lunches, because back to school is upon all of us. And even though my girls don't take lunch anymore because they're both in college, still, this is a really great option if you are a single person who packs your lunch and takes it to work. If you are an office worker, exactly, and you need to take your lunch with you, maybe you're on a special diet, maybe you're doing keto or paleo or something of that nature, this makes it really easy to do all of your prep work one afternoon of the week in advance and have it ready to go, so you're just grabbing and going out the door in the morning, making it super easy, taking a lot of stress off you. If you're back to school, then it's taking a lot of stress off mom and you don't have to think about it. And if you or your husband are a hunter, another thing that Rick wanted me to mention, this is a really great way. Vacuum sealing your ammunition will help it to keep from oxidizing when you're out in the field, and it will keep it protected and safe. So those are all great tips, and you can take them for what they're worth. I hope that you learned something, and if you liked the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my kitchen, welcome, always a pleasure. Please hit that subscribe button, and if you are a tried and true member of the Noreen's Kitchen family, be sure and hit the bell notification button and set your YouTube channel to your subscription feed as your homepage and not the YouTube suggested videos page. That may be why you're missing videos that you didn't think were out there. We don't want any of you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. Once again, we thank our sponsor today, More Sky, for sending us this vacuum sealer and sponsoring this video. We hope that if you are interested, you will use the link down below, check it out, and go get yourself one and see how you like it. I hope that you enjoy the video. I hope you give these ideas a try, and I hope that you love them. And until next time, I'll see ya.